Welcome to day one of our Love Yourself to Health Challenge. I'm so excited that you guys are here. I'm so impressed, honestly. My name is Jenny Langston, and I'm a certified Optavia coach. And I just want to congratulate you for being here. Whether you're watching this live or catching the playback, you are already showing that you are ready to commit to you. So I was listening to a podcast this past week that was talking about the energy of the year. And based on the numerology of 2022, it represents coming home to the heart. And I was like, that is so cool and how fitting for our challenge. As we all know, there is so much commotion in the world and noise that might be keeping us distracted from truly connecting to our why and our heart of what we truly want to create in our lives. And coming home to the heart, the energy of the year, this allows us to reconnect to our true selves and really just take the power back and turn the light back on inside of us. So one thing that I've learned on my own health journey is that I have to create awareness first around where I am currently before I can make change and move forward. So in the Life Book, which is one of the resources that we have for this challenge, if you look on pages 26 through 35, there is a powerful tool to help us acknowledge just where we currently are and see where we can improve and see where we need to change. And I encourage you all to do this today. It's called the Well-Being Evaluation, and you get to score yourself in 3 areas of health. So whenever we talk about current reality, I think we all just need to take a moment and take a moment and just have peace with where we are now. There is always a starting point. And the cool thing is that we just need to take a step, just a step on the path to change. And just by being part of this challenge, you are doing just that. So you are on the right track. So what I want everyone to do right now, though, is take your hand and right now touch your heart, slow down, and just breathe love and acceptance into your heart. Where focus goes, energy flows. I encourage you to do this every day. This is something I've implemented into my life. And I encourage you to say the words, I love and accept you, and insert your name. So for me, I say, I love and accept you, Jenny. And you can say this over and over and over until it sinks into your heart. I want to share a quote that I really love. And this is a quote from Brené Brown. And she says, owning your story can be hard, but not nearly as difficult as running from it. Only when we are brave enough to explore the darkness will we discover the infinite power of our light. So in this same podcast that I referred to earlier, about the energy of the year, the second part of the energy it described is the word new. So I've created a mantra for myself, something new in 2022. I love it. So this is our year and opportunity to approach things a little differently. What if we were more open this year to the possibilities of change? What if we approach life through the wonder of fresh eyes? What if we begin to align our habits with what we truly want to create? What if we begin to love ourselves enough to improve how we care for our body and mind? What if we were more committed to our growth than our comfort? Committed to growth more than comfort. Okay, let's talk a little bit about this. Most people master comfort zones instead of mastering change. Okay, let's not be most people. We want to commit to our growth. When we're committing to growth, we are committing to being uncomfortable at times, but also understanding that this is the catalyst to change. So I want you right now to think about something that you are 100% committed to. It could be a relationship, a job, your faith, anything that you're 100% committed to. Think about that, and how does that make you feel? Now think of something that you can't quite commit to 100%. It might be something you really want to commit to, but you're just not there yet, right? So think about how that makes you feel. Okay, I have two pictures here. The one on the left, this man looks stressed, confused, and definitely undecided. The picture on the right, she looks calm and peaceful and self-assured. So this is a comparison between the divided mind and peace of mind. The divided mind is unsure. Peace, and the peace of mind represents self-assured. So when you look at these pictures and you think about that in your mind, what do you want? And the real question is, what are you willing to do to get what you want? Are you willing to do what it takes? So during an intense challenge I participated in at this exact time last year, I had committed to doing 5 things every day, no matter what, even on my worst day. And I had also committed to this for an extended period of time. And if I were to miss one of the daily commitments, I would have to start over on day 1. So you could say I was extremely committed to not starting over. And so going into this challenge, thinking about it before I started, I came into it with a ton of resistance. I think we can all relate to like doing something new. We just feel this resistance. I thought it sounded stressful. And what was so interesting is that I found that the opposite was actually true. It created less stress because when we truly commit to something, it relieves stress on our brain. There's no more tug of war going on in our mind and no more decision fatigue. So it created integrity of keeping promises to myself every day. I got to go to bed proud and wake up proud, and it felt so good. What I found is that it's actually easier to be 100% committed than 99%, because we don't have to waste any energy on the 1%. Like, am I going to go on the walk today or am I not? Am I going to drink all of my water today or maybe not? Or am I going to fuel my body with things that make it feel its best? Or am I going to eat the donut, right? So what I love is that through this process of staying committed and repeating systems and habits daily, you begin to create a new identity. It begins to become second nature. You find yourself saying things like, that's just what I do. It's so cool. The great Michael Jordan said, once I made a decision, I never thought about it again. I love that. Doesn't that sound awesome? Okay, so yes, we all think that sounds great. But what if I'm not perfect? And what if I stumble and I get off track? Okay, this is one of my favorite questions, because welcome to being human. The only thing that we are all perfect at is being human. So what do? What do? We give ourselves grace and we just pick ourselves back up and we keep trying. I found that we never truly arrive, you guys. This is always a journey. So we're just going for progress, not perfection. So recently I decided to start writing in my focus journal daily. And I was like, okay, something new for 2022, right? And I thought I was totally rocking it. And on Saturday, I opened my journal to write in it, and I flipped to the page before and realized that I had totally missed writing in my journal on Friday. These are the things, you guys, that we can either decide, okay, well, I guess I'll just give up. Obviously, I can't do it every single day, and I've already messed up. It's only been a week. Or I can just pick up where I left off and just keep going, right? It's always a decision, and we just need to just keep trying, right? I mean, we're all in the same boat. So I love remembering that our worth is not results-based. We don't gain our worth when we write in our focus journal, or when we get the A on the test, or when we run a half marathon, or when we lose 5 pounds. We already have our worth inside of us. And I love this because when we truly understand this, it helps us reach higher to our true potential. We are all going to stumble and fall. The beauty of that is that we're not starting over. We're starting from experience. The journey is really where the habits are formed, and where we change our mindset, and where we become stronger. And honestly, it would be so convenient if we could just change overnight. But what we miss are the nuggets that we learn along the way. These are the nuggets of learning and growth, and these are the golden nuggets that we want in our lives. So put a 1 in the chat if you are ready to commit to this two-week challenge. What if this is exactly the beginning of a year of change for you? So I want everyone to find your journal tracker. If you haven't printed it off yet, print it off. I have mine right here. And in the first space, it says, I commit to loving myself enough to improve how I care for my body and mind. And you get to sign it and commit to it. I signed mine just this morning. And remember, by signing your name, you're giving a vote to yourself. You're investing in your most important asset, and that is you. Also, don't forget to track your fuel, hydration, and movement, and plug into these daily lives every morning as we learn to love ourselves more, give ourselves grace, and keep moving forward to becoming the best we can be. Thanks for joining me this morning. Everyone have a great day.